No countdown.
Do. You're going hot.
Yeah.
You're going hot,
Coming
everybody.
in
You're
hot.
going hot.
Coming in hot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. We're going hot today. Not even a warning. Just music and go. Damon, how was your week? Don't care. I'm going to tell you about mine.
Yeah.
Actually, this happened a little while ago. So it wasn't this week. But I did the trifecta. I finally saw Cy Amundsen.
Oh, nice.
Because I saw Chad Daniels at Zany's. That didn't pan out. But I went to Zany's to see him, and I saw his girlfriend, Kelsey Cook, at the other Zany's, and this was the third Zany's, Cy Amundsen. I just want to say, it was an amazing show. I think we should reach out for him, ask him if he wants to be on our show, because we had his partner, Chad, on.
But if he follows his partner's advice, he's never coming on.
I'm gonna preface it when I ask him. Look, we had Chad on when we were young and we were inexperienced. We were garbage.
We weren't young.
We weren't ready.
We were novice.
As a podcast, we were young.
Yes.
We are still garbage.
We were young. Sorry, go ahead.
We're still not ready.
We're still garbage.
But we're more experienced
Still a
now.
piece of garbage. Yeah. That's how
Checking in, still a piece of garbage. But
Yeah.
it was, he went for, he must have been up there over an hour.
Really?
But it was fat. It was one of the best shows I've seen in a while. It was great. But here's the thing. He had a thing on Instagram where it's like, hey, this is a text message, or this is a phone number. Text me this, and I'll put you on a list. So that when I come to Chicago, I can send you I'm coming to Chicago. Here's the link. And a week out, reminder, I'm coming to Chicago. That's it. 3 texts. That's all you get. He sent that out. Well, he sent out the thing. I sent that to him. Immediately, I get everyone in Instagram gets a direct message. I messed up. That actually wasn't the number. Don't stop texting that number. This is the actual number. So out there somewhere in the Chicagoland is someone who has gotten a bunch of texts from people to just say, show.
Yeah.
Show. Because that's what we were told to say. So
Nice.
I walk up after the show and I'm like, hey. He's like, what? Like, I'm the guy you gave the wrong number. That was me. And his face just dropped like, oh no.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just kidding. That was just funny. He's like, oh man, but what is your name? And I was like, it's Ted. He's like, Ted, it's so great to meet you. And I was like, yeah, this is it. This is the experience I expected from your partner that we actually had on our show. He's like, it's so great to finally meet you in person. I appreciate all the feedback and the talking back and forth. Please stay in touch. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is what I've been expecting the whole time.
But then he whispered like, but don't ever ask me to be on that podcast.
Don't.
Is Damon there?
You know what? It does not check out.
You know what's weird?
Yeah.
He comes on and first thing he says, hey, let me tell you what shows I watch.
Yeah.
He's got a whole cheat sheet from
I
Chad.
watch HGTV like it's going out of style.
What do you watch?
He did do an entire bit on Forged in Fire.
Did he?
He was up there forever, and he's like, hey, I'm going to close it out. You know, we're going to do a weird one. We're going to do a weird one I don't usually do. You guys watch Forged in Fire? And it'd be like, you could just be like explain it to other people. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice.
The phrase knife diamond Phillips was used. And if you've seen Forged in Fire, you know what he's talking about. But anyway, yeah. So that I just want to shout out. It was great. I had a great time. The only thing that sucked was a Tuesday.
Oh, that's harsh.
Oh, it was horrible.
That's harsh. Yeah, the next day.
Yeah.
Next day had to be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't get home soon enough to go to bed.
Yeah.
Because we might have been young men when Chad came on.
Yeah, we are old men now.
Old men now. We are old men.
Yeah, I don't, and you would have hated it because they got me off the interstate at the south end of Chicago and had me drive straight through all the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You would have hated life.
If I was with you, I would have hated it twice.
That's true.
I would have hated it twice.
That's true.
So, hey, you know what? As long as we're talking about your week,
All right.
I want to know about the size of your blue corn.
Okay, so this was a phrase just to trigger a memory.
Yes.
A mnemonic. So last time we were recording, I brought smoothies. You didn't get one.
Correct.
Mac and I got one. At a place called Smoothie King.
Okay.
They have 3 sizes. A small size, a medium size, and a large size. I say to them, I would like a medium vanilla meal replacement smoothie, whatever. I don't remember. They have a special name for it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, great. What size? Still the medium.
Didn't you lead in with the medium?
Let in with the medium.
You let it. Okay.
Got to follow with the medium.
So you did a medium sandwich.
Yeah. So
medium sandwich.
I was like, oh, well, maybe it's an end thing. So the next time I went there, I was like, I would like this smoothie in a medium. What size? The medium. The 32 ounce? Oh, I didn't know I had to tell you what numbers you are. You have 3.
Yeah.
You have 3 sizes.
Yeah.
I want the one in the middle.
Are they in order?
Yeah.
I was gonna say chronological. Are they in order?
Middle and medium both start with M. You would have gotten there on your own.
But here's the deal: the one you chose, even if you were going from the left to the right or the right to the left, you're right.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our buddy Bob when he was younger. It's like spell your name backwards, B-O-B. Spell your name forward, B-O-B.
Yeah.
He just enjoyed that, you know.
And I was like,
you're right.
I can't I can't. I'm talking to a speaker. I can't tell these people off. I will get a turd in my smoothie.
Right. Oh yeah. No, yours
This is the turdiest tasting smoothie I've ever had.
Mine
But
has nougat.
mine was just blown. I would like the medium. Let's just say it like this. I want a medium Diet Coke. Okay, what size?
Yeah.
It's medium. 3 words. The first one was the size.
Right.
Just mind blowing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Went out to eat yesterday. I wanted a chicken cordon bleu sandwich. It's chicken with ham and cheese.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
Right. Waiter, the person who works there, the server said, you want a chicken corn on blue? No. I want a chicken.
What size?
Yeah. I want a chicken cordon bleu. And I point to it in the menu. Say, this is what I want. He's like, okay. Now it says broiled or grilled. No, broiled or breaded.
Okay. Yeah.
Does not ask me. Takes my order.
Hey, you look like a breaded guy.
Takes
There's
Steve's
no
order.
way
I
you're
was like,
broiled.
hey, just so you know, there was an option since you don't seem to know what the sandwich is or that you serve it. I would like the broiled kind. Grilled? Sure. Now you know what kind of terms. Grilled. Whatever. Just, I don't want the. It's like, son of a bitch. I'm so.
Yeah, but you definitely look like a breaded guy.
Also,
you're breaded all the way.
I'm not really hungry. If you want to go out, that's fine. I'll just get soup and salad.
Okay, sounds cheap.
Orders chicken and waffles. I was like, that's quite a step up. And then I get the soup because you get 2 sides. I went with fries and soup. Soup comes out. Oh man, I really should have gotten soup. You came here for soup. You can't blame me.
That's awesome. Do you share your soup?
No, you don't share soup. That's weird.
Wait,
Now,
did you give it away?
well, yeah, I did. I froze it.
It's from last week. It's a callback. He had 8 pounds of soup he got last week. So, yeah.
Just like, oh man, I should have gotten soup. That was your plan.
Yeah.
When did it change? It's not like you went like, I want to get soup and salad. You went, I'm going to get, salad and a baked potato.
Yeah.
You went, I'm going to get chicken and waffles.
But
And then came out, started eating. I'm like, I should have just gotten a waffle.
So
This is just mind-boggling.
now here's the deal. Here's why I can be on board with that. Because you know me, I'll be like, I'll just get soup and salad. And then they come up and what are you going to have? Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you would not have been shocked at all. You've
No.
been like, listen, I knew he's never going to eat a salad. That guy, he's not going to eat salad.
The only salad I've ever seen you enjoy is chopped salad from Portillo's.
Chopped salad, delicious. It's the best thing they have at Portillo's. But my point is, okay, I like your face. No, it ain't.
Actually, I would
They are
not-
delicious.
I would not disagree.
Yeah, they're delicious. Yeah, they're some of their stuff's highly overrated.
Oh,
Okay,
for sure.
still never had a chocolate cake shake, but everybody says those are the best ever.
Well, I can't do it anyway, but
Yeah, no, I'm good. But my point is I would order like that. I'm like the ninja, like you don't see it coming. You're like, wait, he says it. Like when everybody goes, they're ready, and I've already said what I'm going to get. I'm not going to order what I already said because I have 7 other things in my head. What's going to happen is I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on when it comes to me, I'm going to order.
I do not understand what are you going to get?
Why
You
does it
find
matter?
out when I say it.
Yeah,
Like, why does that? I usually be like, oh, you'll find out.
Yeah.
And then they get mad at me. Like, why? What is it?
Yeah.
Because, like you said, right now, this exact second, I want this.
yeah.
By the time the words are out of my mouth, I might want that.
I might want something else.
By the time,
Before you walk away, I
By
might
the
be like,
time-
oh, hold on.
by the
Yeah.
time Gordon Blue gets over here, I might want a 4th thing.
Right, yeah. You know what I would have done? I'll have a soup and salad with a side of chicken and waffles.
Which, I mean, you usually get B&G as an appetizer.
Understandable. That's understandable.
I was
It's a solid move. Solid move. But yeah, so you were just thrown off. Had you been with me, you probably would have been like,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw this coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on who you're with, So, but no, I do that. I think everybody orders that way too. Because I have 3, 4, 5 different things in my head. Unless you go somewhere like Portillo's, I know I'm getting a chopped salad.
Yeah.
I know I am. Now, if I'm really, 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 really in the mood, okay, I might get the smaller beef and a chopped salad.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
And the only reason, because it's like, man, I really can't decide what I want. I don't really want the big beef, and I don't want it so wet you can't pick it up. I hate when they do
Right.
that. It's
Yeah.
like, look, you can baptize it, but pull them out of the water.
Right.
Don't drown them.
Right.
Okay. That's how it works. Don't drown the baby. Just get it wet.
Yeah.
Just get it wet. Just get it wet. That's
When
fine.
it just like turns into dust, like it's like some sort of magic talisman in a movie where you're like, no,
Yeah.
it just like falls through your fingers.
Yeah.
And
And-
disintegrates into nothing.
And
you're like,
now I have to eat it with a fork, and I didn't order to eat with a fork. I would have ordered a plate of beef. I
Right.
wanted it on a bun.
I wanted to eat a sandwich.
Yes, I wanted an edible plate to get it into my mouth. That's what I wanted. So, but no, I kind of
Salad.
I can like that. So, but you're
But I like the theme was stuck with. I want a thing and a thing.
yes.
Yes.
So that was
Yeah, it
good.
didn't go with a burger. I would like a thing and a thing. Soup and salad? Nope. Actually, chicken and waffles.
Would you? You know what? Dinner Mad Libs. That's all that happened. Dinner
That's-
Mad Libs.
yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Need 2 nouns.
Came by, what I love about this place is they don't care if you're ordering soup. They're putting down a bread basket. I
Right.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I will use that because I'm going to be ordering soup. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
thought she was going to order soup. Curveball. But
Yeah.
so brought the basket, brought the drinks, brought all that stuff. So time has passed. You need more time? I'm good. I'll let you go first. Okay, clock's ticking. You've got what I thought was 15 seconds because I'm just going to say the sandwich, the fries, and the soup. I didn't know I was going to have to explain what the sandwich was
Right.
and how to prepare.
You bought her time.
Hey, chef, you know what it is? This guy doesn't know.
Right.
I'm just yelling straight back to you. Okay.
Right.
No, there's no corn in it. Put the corn down. Yeah, but
Broiled. I'll have the grilled.
I never I get it with there's like 6 to 12 people. Oh, you go first. By the time you get to me, I'll know.
It's 2.
Yeah, there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
I'm going to say maybe 20 seconds worth of words.
I was going to say, you might have a half
gotta
minute
go.
of a buffer.
You got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be ready now. And first off, if I see you pick the menu back up, this is going to suck. Just,
Well, I had to because I had to point to what to make
Well,
sure
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted.
was there a picture of yours at least?
I know blue corn is a thing. I don't want that.
I don't want, yeah.
No, but the words were pretty big, so
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
What size?
Yeah.
What
What
size
size?
you get?
Well, I mean, now if someone asked me what size chicken sandwich I wanted,
oh yeah. Oh,
game on.
super size.
Yeah.
Let's
First off, I will take the L on that every time. If you got an XL in front of it, put it in front of it.
yes. Oh, I'm totally down with that.
Why do you sell the small sandwich? You know what? I'll just take the large because you shouldn't have a small. That should be the medium, and then you know what I mean. Like
I'm trying to think.
just keep cutting those smaller sizes off.
We went somewhere, and this was a while ago. It was like maybe a Popeyes or something. Where like they have they're like slider size sandwiches, but they charge like $6 for the sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm going, hold on now, 3 bites?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can just put that in my mouth.
Yeah, I don't care how good you think your sandwich is. It's not that good to me. So,
What's
but
What size?
so my son now, my wife's been buying because they're home for the summer, but he's working.
School's out for summer.
But then Chuck goes back to work there, so he's really not out. You know, he makes very poor decisions. Okay, what do you want to get away from? School. Where are you going? I'm going back to school. I'm going back to school to work. But anyway, and he really likes school, so I won't say that. But he wants the cookies, so he said, "Can you get me some Chips Ahoy?" Okay. Now, what are the odds in my house that you're going to walk in my pantry and find anything on it that says Chips Ahoy?
Does it say Clancy's or whatever? Baker's Union, whatever that says at Aldi.
So my take, first off, it says Benton's.
That's the one.
Benton's.
Thank
Benton's
you.
is the
Yes. I
cookie
knew it was-
company,
yes.
right? And it doesn't say Chips Ahoy. It says Chips something. And I thought it should say Ahoy Chips because there's no chips in it.
Yeah.
They're really just dry, hard cookies.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Nothing. We got nothing.
Nothing. Nobody answered. There's no chips here. There's zero.
You know, it
chips.
says like, serving suggestion. It's like
Yeah.
chip suggestion.
Yeah.
It's just a suggestion of chips. Hey,
Yeah.
we go pretty good with these Hard Rocks chips.
Chips. Maybe some chips. Yeah. Of the chocolate nature?
Yeah.
Yes. I would like some of those. But what else is weird too is so if you take one of these, all right, and you decide you're going to put it in almost everything's buoyant to a point. It's buoyant forever.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's buoyant forever. It does not absorb any milk to take away any sting whatsoever. You have a better chance of eating a whole box of Nilla wafers without taking a drink than eating one of
Ooh.
these things dipped in milk.
Has your son ever had a good cookie? I would never even name brand go, oh, you know what? Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that would be the last.
You know what though? I do like the soft batch ones.
Oh, yeah, those are
The soft
fine.
batch is good.
Sure, for
Yeah,
sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, soft
But
batch.
you could go EL Fudge. I don't even know they make those. Fudge Stripes.
Fudge Stripes. But now when we get those,
the windmill ones, I would go almost anything
the
over
windmill ones are so good too.
over Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
Also knowing that if I say Chips Ahoy, I'm getting Benton's.
Ahoy chips.
Ahoy chips.
yeah. Yeah.
Ahoy,
Bye,
ahoy.
bye, Benton. It's like, okay, what are we doing? So, but no, I saw that because I saw it in the pantry. He's like, yeah, Mom got me my cookies. And then he opens the pantry and I look at him. I go, sure.
Yeah.
You know what? You keep telling yourself that, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're so accepting because this guy right here is not on board for
It's
this
to the
trash
point
cookie.
where you got to stop calling it the pantry. You got to call it the puntry.
Yeah, we're just gonna punt.
You're
We're
just
not gonna
punt.
eat. We're not gonna eat.
We asked for this. We got to punt.
We got that. Yeah, we got that. It could be this. It could be that.
It could be it. It could be that. It's that.
It's that.
It's that. It's never this.
That's not this. Okay. This is not this. This is that, and that is that.
I can believe it's not butter.
Yeah. You want to know why? It's been stored on my driveway in June, and it's still rock solid.
You know what? Country Crock would also work for this.
Yeah, right. So anyway, I got that one, and then the other thing. So I take the dogs out in the morning, right? And we have a lot of bunnies in our yard.
Oh,
okay?
same.
Yeah, bunny. It's
And
like
you know
bunny
what?
season.
They have absolutely no fear.
So
I mean, maybe your dogs, but when I walk out to go to the car, they're like,
No.
"Where you going?"
oh
When you
yeah,
coming
oh
back?"
yeah. I'm surprised I'm not getting shanked on the way
Yeah.
to the car by them.
Yeah, they're just
But-
like looking at me like, "Where you going?"
I'm weed whacking the other day, and I go right next to this one. It's just sitting there, and it's just looking at me. I get the weed whacker running,
Yeah.
and it's just like, you're not scaring me. I'm not moving.
Yeah, try it.
So I took the dogs out the other morning, and I see the bunny. So you go to my side yard, and you look all the way down by like where my neighbors, where they used to have that bus park and everything, right up there by the driveway. So you look down the side yard, and there's 2 bunnies. One of them stays there, right, and it's watching both dogs. Both dogs have already tried to catch a bird in a tree, which they cannot get to, okay, and chased another bird that was halfway across the yard, ran towards it. As soon as it took one step, the bird flew to the neighbor's yard, had no chance.
Classic.
Here's the bunny, still sitting there watching like, what are these guys doing? You know what I mean? Sat there the entire time, never moved. Lilo and Minnie, neither one of them knew that bunny was there. Now, if I come home to my house that I pay for, that I live in, that I left, maybe say 6 minutes before to take the trash out, Minnie barks like I'm there to murder everyone in the world.
Well, I mean, in Minnie's defense, that could be a possibility.
Her life, her life is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Understood.
Her
okay.
life's in jeopardy,
Yeah.
baby.
But my whole point is that neither one of them notices bunny, right? And the bunny, like you're right, it's just so chill, just like, yeah, I'm not moving. Till one of those things charges me, I'm not moving.
So one of them takes an extra step.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah, then I'm out. But no, I found that to be odd because isn't that what dogs like that? Shouldn't that be their natural?
Yeah.
You know, like I hear the squirrels in the tree in front of my house, and then so do the dogs, and they go over there and then they're looking up and they're kind of almost like pointing. You know, like okay, there's a squirrel in here. If that squirrel jumps out of that tree, what are you gonna do?
Right.
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get your ass kicked by a squirrel from a tree. You better hope the squirrel don't have more friends up there. You know.
There's one in our yard that he jumps to the neighbor's yard and he takes the branch all the way down to the ground, jumps up again so that the branch kind of flips him in the air. Does it
Yeah.
on purpose. I think
He's
does
just
it.
playing.
I think he does it just to piss the dog off. Oh, you gonna get me, buddy? Whoop! Ah, you almost had it. Almost had it.
Look what I can do.
Yeah.
He's doing his own tricks.
But yeah, the dog will take off. No, has never even gotten close. The squirrel will just run down the fence. And the dog chases it, and it's just like, dude,
you don't have a chance.
He's up on the fence.
Yeah, he's on the fence.
You know you can't get up on the fence.
No, what are you doing? You're just You're running and barking. What are you doing? So, but no, I saw that. And I thought that was crazy. And then on the way into work today, here's a gift. The sign that gives you are here. Go ahead.
I've seen it twice more.
You saw what?
That sign.
Oh, you
I
could
saw
be
it,
here?
Saw it by the airport
Yeah.
and on Tollway 88.
Oh, you could be here, Tennessee?
That same one, yeah.
Yeah. So here's what I saw today. Father's Day. Okay. And then the link underneath it was for Exotic Bird Emporium.
Gift keeps on giving.
Don't birds outlive people?
Probably.
And if you're giving
Well,
one-
especially give it to your old man.
that's what I'm saying. Okay. Look, I'm late 40s. Okay. I get it. And
79.
so my dad hasn't been around for a while. I get it. Neither is your dad. But if I was to go buy my dad a present that I'm going to then have to inherit,
Yeah.
Are we doing that?
Yeah. No, I'm getting something nice.
disposable.
Right.
Yeah. Or just something.
Something I want.
Okay, you know what
Yeah.
you got? Dude, I bought you PSLs for Soldier Field. You're gonna have Bears tickets for the rest of your life. You just keep paying for them now, and then by the time you croak and I have enough money, I'll pay for them from there on out.
I just got you a 1969 Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger.
Don't drive it.
Yeah, don't.
Just roll it out. Make sure it doesn't seize up a little bit. Wipe it down with a cloth diaper. Roll it back in.
Yeah. I can tell you what. Don't put the passenger window up, or my daughter's gonna break right through it.
Or not even notice it's down.
But is that really a thing? Any dad would be like, I want an exotic bird.
You best kept the receipt, son.
I'm going to show you 2 birds. Neither one of them's exotic.
Yeah.
And you're going to take that damn thing back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to point to the sky and then back to where those birds go. Sky.
So you know that every bird in the front of that store that's been returned, their favorite phrase is, you got to be effing kidding me. You know what I mean? They just say it clear because that's all they hear.
You got to be father kidding me.
You got to be. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody asked for no bird.
They're the worst salesmen now because they've been returned to the store. That's what they say in the front of the store. Like, should I get my dad a bird? Ain't nobody want no bird.
Ain't nobody want no bird.
Take that damn thing back. Hope you kept a receipt, you know? Yeah. That's the bird not selling itself.
I don't think anyone wants these birds, man.
Right. Like we know it's easier to adopt a dog from a shelter when you hear Sarah McLachlan in the background.
Yeah.
It's really hard to buy a bird when it steps there and goes, ain't nobody want a bird?
Yeah. Shut up, Sarah. No one wants these birds.
Yeah. You're too sad for us.
Yeah.
But
but
no, that's what I'm saying. The one sentence says, are you effing kidding me? Yeah. Are you really? Yeah.
Yeah. You can see like, okay, I assume it's the young kid. He's starting to take over for the dad who's getting out of the exotic bird business. Hey, I got a great idea. Father's Day sale. What? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Let's put all of our marketing money into a sign that changes every 3 seconds.
Right.
What do you say?
And it has a QR code on it that you're never going to be able to scan
QR
from a
code that
car.
You can't scan from a car, and also it's too pixelized to even work, even if you could.
Right. That's the other thing. Yeah. It's on a 2 megapixel sign. Okay.
It's not scanning. I don't know what's going on.
Is that a light bright? What is that on right now?
By the time you scan it, it's telling you, I guess these birds are in Pigeon Forge. I mean, it says pigeon. That must make sense.
You could be here. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. So you could be here. Bird Emporium? It switches around. So I could be here. I don't know the sign. Sign said.
Did they forge the pigeons there? What's happening?
The sign said to get my dad Pigeon Forge. I don't understand what that means. So, but I know I could be here. I wanted to come talk about it. So, and the bird looks at you and be like, ain't nobody want no damn bird.
Yeah, the bird's second thing is, this is the dumbest use of marketing money I've ever seen.
Right.
Well, that's a very specific bird.
Wow, that bird really hates himself.
Let's just, like, this keeps sounding the same two birds.
Yeah.
Hey, you back? No one wanted a bird. Why did they hear it? We told them.
Yeah. Worst self-esteem ever.
Yeah.
Worst self-esteem ever. It's like, even when they're leaving the store, like, I'll be right back. See you in a minute, Charlie.
Yeah.
You know? He says bye to the owner. Later, Charlie.
Keep it warm for me.
Yeah. Don't put no birds in my cage. That's my cage. My cage. I'm coming back here. That's my cage. Okay. Called it. Shotgun. So, all right. So I have a question. I kind of want you to chime in on this.
That's usually how questions work, but go ahead.
No, well, it's more of a statement, but I want you to chime in on it. Okay. So I have a statement.
Actually,
right?
it's more of a declarative statement,
Yeah,
but I want you to comment.
So anyway,
I'm going to go up at the end.
yeah. So I want you to add to this. What I want to do is I want to help people. Okay. You know me. I like to help people. All right.
Already incredulous, but keep going.
That's what I like to do. Okay. First off, I didn't say comment on what I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to kind of like write a book.
No.
Yeah. I want to write a book on like job interview skills. Okay. So I can help people. So here's my first thing. Okay. Always talk about yourself in the third person. Okay. I want to help people so bad that when they go in, like HR just find like, are we going to get anybody that has any common sense in here? Because first, I've had a lot of this stuff happen.
Damon don't want no bird.
Damon don't need no job. I don't need no JOB.
Ain't no time for this.
I'm going to go back home.
Yeah.
I'll go back home. Yeah.
Damon don't want to work no more.
Yeah. So it says, second one, belittle all of your previous HR and managers when you're in the interview. Be like, yeah, well, they were scumbags.
Yeah.
They were,
you in HR? Are you part of the scumbag fraternity? Every HR or we're scumbags?
You ever been to Audio Hive? You know that scumbag? You guys hang out together?
Wow.
Went to the paint, Brian. Went to the paint. Ain't nobody want no scumbag. So, and then the last one, I just kind of jotted down. Yeah, there he is, right on his head.
Now, the sad part is that Jerry couldn't make us tonight either, so we're not going to get a very funny, ain't nobody want no scumbag.
Right, yeah,
Like,
it would be great.
Yeah, it would be
to have some kind of
amazing.
artwork. Yeah. But then I thought you need to assert dominance by starting sentences with the same phrases. So here was my question. What phrase, when you sit it down in a job interview, if you just wanted to just repetitively, like I know, well, you know what I mean?
You've already set two parameters, so I got to factor that in.
Yeah.
Let Ted tell you something, scumbag. or Ted's going to answer you a question, scumbag. You ready? Ted's gonna lay down some facts, scumbag.
Hey, scumbag, you paying attention to Ted?
Yeah.
Ted's got stuff to say. Yeah, you double down on yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, was that the sixth person? Because you just talked to third person twice.
Listen to you, scumbag. Take out the mic now. Here's your answer.
So, but yeah, I just feel like you could really help people that didn't have any idea. I remember once I've told the story on here. Once there was I was in a plumbing class.
Once there was this girl who
Got into an accident, couldn't go to school. But anyway, we all know this. All right, we know this. All right. When he finally came back,
but when she finally came back,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
that's so deep. Like 4 people are gonna get that.
I'm gonna start humming. So no, but there was a guy where they were gonna get in a fight, and you could tell the guy had never been in a fight. And I told him, I'm like, leave with your face. You know what I mean? When you're gonna punch, wind up real big and yell, "Here it comes!" You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know, that's what I told the guy. And they're like, "This is the tips you're giving him?" I'm like, I want to watch a fight. I want to see what happens. You know, here it comes.
Damon ain't doing no fighting. Come back.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming back here to watch fight.
Well, that's a statement. According to what Ted learned on the internet about people that aren't sociopaths, this is what Ted would do.
Yes.
That would be like all of my sentences.
Yeah. Well, I even thought too, when you're like, look, I ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I mean? Like just every time. So here's what
that doesn't sound like Ted.
Yeah. Here's what we expect. I ain't gonna do that shit. All right. I'm just telling you right now. That's not gonna happen. What time do you want me here? Ooh, that's too early.
Yeah.
That's early. That's early. I don't want to be here that early. You know. But you have to assert dominance. You know, you have to let them know that when I come in here, it's my job now. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's Debo's job now.
The Debo job.
Yeah. I don't want a job. Why do I gotta come back? I don't want a job. You know?
Ain't nobody want no job.
So why do we all become the dad from what is it? Friday. You know what I mean?
Because Debo's job.
Yeah. Ain't nobody go in there for like 35,
you don't
45
even
minutes.
35, 45 minutes.
Yeah. But I think we could write a book and we could tell, because I mean, I've been in management. You've been in management. You talk to people. Some people, when they open their mouth, they just impress you. You know?
Yeah, but also some people are like, did you ever have a conversation with any human before coming into this room?
Right. Right. Who prepped you? Do you have parents? Do they like you?
Chapter 1, heading, read the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
exactly
lesson 1, chapter 1.
Exactly.
Don't go in and be like, hey, baby. I'm talk to you.
That's one of my favorite memes when the girl looks at the guy and goes, I have 3 openings. And the guy goes, I know. That's pretty cocky. But you just go, I know.
I know.
Yeah, Ted knows that.
Ted's seen a woman.
Ted's familiar with the curves of a woman. Okay. Don't act like Ted don't know. Okay. Ted, you ever been a parrot in a store? Ted's never been a parrot. Never. Yeah.
Ted never be no bird.
Ted ain't got no time to be no bird. Come on, man.
Come on. Ain't got no time to be no bird. Come on, man.
You effing kidding me?
Come on, son.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
Yeah.
You effing kidding me? Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Possibly daughter.
Hope you kept a receipt.
I don't know who paid for this. Better not be me.
So anyway, look for our self-help book from That Checks Out. All right. We'll just title that too. Did you get hired? That checks out. Yeah. Did you get the job?
Yeah.
No.
Did you get a job? No. That checks out.
That checks out. Yeah.
Read the room.
Yeah, read the room. Read the book and read the room.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where we got to go. All right. So let's go into fun facts. All right. I got some pretty good ones. In 2018, you might know this. In 2018, Payless, which is a shoe store, of course, set up a fake luxury store.
Oh, yeah. The exact same shoes.
Yeah.
Everything. Just change the branding. And it's like, we've replaced your coffee with Folgers crystals. I had no idea. This is wonderful.
Right.
But yeah, they were charging like $300 for the ones you usually would pay $15 for.
So Payless is Payless. They named the store Palessi, Palessi. Okay. So basically, they just pulled the Y out and put an I at the end. Said, okay, here we go. To see if consumers would pay high price for their low-cost shoes. Shoppers paid up to $600 for shoes that typically cost $19.99 to $39.99. That's how dumb people are.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, that's somebody that would buy their dad a bird from a bird emporium for Father's Day.
Yeah, but this is back when Payless they didn't have name brand. It was like they had Benton's.
Yeah, that's right.
They had Clancy's.
Yeah.
They had Lovin'. Like something with like an L and an O and V N for the bread.
Like, did you get your bat shoes? Well, they were boat shoes, but no, I got them. They look like 2 bats.
When did they put a Y on Nike?
Yeah.
Is that new?
Is that silent? Has
Yeah.
that always been there?
Yeah.
Has that always been there?
Reebok.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But
Ads.
the hummus. Like, wait, were these Pumas or what were these? Hummus? You said?
What are those ads? Well, did they just take the eye out?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Well, yeah, they needed them for the signs.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I saw that and I went $600. I get mad if I was going to Payless and pay $39 for shoes.
Right.
True story.
I would have let you pay $600 for it.
Yeah.
You walk over, you get out of the store. I would have grabbed and like literally just torn them in half.
Right. Yeah.
Rip, there you go. Ain't no good time for no $600 garbage shoes.
I'm gonna come back in. Yeah. I bet I kept the receipt, But no, so my son was over and he's got his own place now. Okay. Which is very cool. Proud of him. Good job. But he comes over and he's standing in my driveway and he goes, I had to buy some new shoes. I needed some shoes. I said, okay. And he goes, I got some cheap ones. And I said, okay. And I looked down and they're just like white and black. I'm like, okay. I don't recognize the logo.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, hey, my man went cheap. He goes, these were only $60. I
This is-
stopped. My jaw dropped and I went, huh? And I said, I thought you said they were cheap. He goes, they're cheap. He goes, shoes are like $100, $200. I go, where? Okay. I know where they are.
Yeah.
You ain't got shop there. Okay. So I go, Skechers are like $30. He goes, I don't wear no Skechers. I don't have no kids. I'm not a dad. I don't wear no kids. Skechers. And I'm like, okay, well, do you want to eat?
I was going to say, that's at least one meal there.
You want to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but no, so we had that little talk. But that's my point is these shoes, I wouldn't want to pay $39. I'd be mad about spending $39.
They do that same thing. Like I know Burger King did that, where they built like these restaurants, and people. First off, you go into a fancy restaurant, they claim, and they come out with you wouldn't get 25 feet from me. That's a Whopper.
Yeah. And what is that? That's a flopper. That's a flopper.
That is a Whopper. Has anyone not in this country had a?
Yeah.
I mean, like they're like, this is amazing. This the full flame grilled, the
Yeah.
onion, especially the 2 all beef patties, special sauce lettuce. Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
There's a rhyme for what we're doing. Yeah, but that's why I said I don't mind, like, I mind the Benton's cookies, okay? But I don't mind Skechers or something else that on your feet. I get it. And all of a sudden, like you said, Pumas and stuff like that used to be like the Champion. That was like like I go to Kmart and I buy Champion, all right?
Oh, I think it's gone back down, but for a hot minute there, Champion just shot up to where it was the thing to have. And I'm like, we used to wear those to paint.
Yeah. New.
That was yard work.
Like, you need
Champion
paint.
was yard work.
I bought you painting clothes. Here you go. Yeah. Go outside and play football in these.
Right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that just so you know, if you take the Y out, put an I at the end, you can get $600 for a pair of shoes. All right. Fun fact number 2. In Lincolnshire, United Kingdom, there's a mannequin graveyard with over 15,000 discarded mannequins. And I think it's for £50 or whatever. Visitors can drive through for 15 minutes and fill their car with mannequins.
That was not what they can fill the mannequins with their cart.
Yeah. Now, that's just a pile of mannequins.
Yeah. I don't even want to know what they're doing with them.
No.
Unless you're going to some haunted house.
Yeah.
Or
I understand.
Another mannequin graveyard. I don't know what you're doing with these.
But so just picture, for those of you that can't see, which is everybody. So just picture that. You don't have to laugh at that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He can't even see.
Right. Yeah.
He's
like,
actually
I'm one of those guys.
In the building. This man. I'm
one
a
of those
man.
guys. Yeah.
We can see.
Yeah.
Can we have a camera back so
we can
be
see
like,
you.
Yeah.
We can see you. But no, what I laughed at is I'm looking and I'm like, this looks like, remember when they used to have DVDs and it was the dollar bin?
Yeah.
Like, who wants the mannequin on the bottom?
Yeah. It's a dollar bin of mannequins.
Dollar bin of mannequins. Okay. And the other thing says fill your car. I don't think you need 15 minutes to fill your car with mannequins.
No.
I bet I could do it in about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It took 3 licks.
We're leaving.
To get to the center of this.
Mr. Owl, how many mannequins does it take to fill my Volkswagen? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, who's spinning through the Sprinter van? I'm gonna need that whole 15 minutes. Can I use the 7 minutes he didn't use?
I'm going to need that. Yeah.
I need a deuce. I need 22 minutes.
We'll be back in 2 and 2. We'll be back in 2. I mean 22, not 2 and 2. But still, so it's a whole pile of them. And again, what do you play King of the Mountain?
Right.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
You fall on those. Holy cow. You know?
Or if it opens up like a grain silo, where suddenly you're like drowning in the corn. I'm drowning in the mannequins. You went up at the top, man. There are so many down here at the bottom of the pile. You went to the top.
You know where I'm sitting? I'm sitting with my tow truck. I'm sitting right there because they got 15 minutes. All right. So the 16 minute, when they're not out, I'm just towing people. And the reason being, they're dead in a pile of mannequins.
Now-
No one's going to know.
Now, this should be on a Father's Day billboard. Those birds are like, they don't want no bird, but they want this like this body shape thing.
You could
You all
be
sick.
You could be here. Mannequin graveyard.
Yeah,
you could be here. You could be here. Okay. And you know what's weird? They go, wait, Joliet, Mannequin graveyard.
Ooh.
I'm going to go to Bird Emporium. I'm going to go with Emporium.
I'm gonna go Bird Emporium.
I'm going to go Bird
I'm
Emporium.
gonna go Pigeon Emporium,
Yeah.
Bird Forge. I'm gonna go with Bird
Right.
Forge.
Right. All right. So I got two more. You probably know who this guy is. Sir Hugh Beaver. You know who that is?
Wow.
You know, do you know who it is?
No, I think keep going. This is familiar.
The managing director of Guinness Breweries. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
In the 50s, went to a shooting party. After missing the shot at a golden plover, whatever that is, he got into an argument. In his defense, he said it was the fastest game bird in Europe, but failed to find a reference book that could prove him right. So he then realized there should be a book to answer such questions. Later, he published the first Guinness World Records. So this guy wasn't a good enough shot to kill a bird.
Yeah.
And said, I'm going to write a book to prove to you. I got to be honest with you. I have never wanted to be somebody more in my life.
Well, this feels
than
like
this guy right
you
here.
and your book writing earlier.
This is how it goes.
I
Yeah.
want to write a book about getting a job.
Yeah.
I could have gotten that job, and I'm going to write a book about doing it because it never really happened.
Right. Yeah, but here's the deal. You know how many jobs are open when people are following our
I
advice?
say, Reginald, that was the fastest bird I've ever seen. Look it up. Get the book. And look it up. We don't have that yet. It is still before you've invented that book. Well, that's what I should do then. I should write a book
Yes.
that has all this in there.
I shall write the book. I shall.
I will name it after the beer.
Yeah. Well, it's better than
Yeah,
than
the beaver.
the Beaver World Records.
The Hugh Beaver.
Yeah. Yeah. You're real close to having a problem.
Is that a hard G?
If this was Payless and they
Yeah.
switched out that H, we'd have a real
Is that
problem.
a hard G?
Yeah,
What are
we'd
we
have
doing?
a real problem here. So, but I just found it funny that this was in the 1950s. So, and again, they went hunting. He
Well,
couldn't hit the bird.
I like his solution. Like, we should have a book to prove that I didn't or did hit, like get that bird. I'll take care of that.
Oh, I have stupid money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have FU money and F me money.
Do you
Okay,
know how
we're
many
good.
people buy beer? I got this in the
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't you take this case and I'll work towards getting that done.
Oh, I see. So you can have successful beer and books. Let's just take it all, man. It's all for Hugh Beaver.
All right. Here's my last one. In 2017, a plane was forced to make an emergency landing in India after a woman used her sleeping husband's thumb to unlock his phone and found out he was cheating on her. She reportedly made such a ruckus that the plane had no other choice but to make an unscheduled landing. Now, what kind of ruckus?
I think this is when you find out, like you hear this story, and then you hear 6 months down the line where woman was literally bound and gagged to an airplane seat by the flight attendants so that they could make it to their destination. Because this woman waited until they were 35,000 feet in the air to be like, this guy trifling.
Yeah. This guy said that bird's the fastest
Yeah.
bird. Yeah. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Nobody wants that bird.
This guy said he didn't want no bird
Yeah.
because he was getting his bird somewhere else.
But my point is she used his finger. So he didn't wake up.
No.
She used his thumbprint while he's sleeping. Dude, you might want to sleep with gloves on. You know what I mean? You
Well,
might want to
Yeah,
do something.
right.
You know, you don't want to make yourself that accessible. And here's the deal. Like, I don't lock my phone. My family knows my password. I don't do nothing. But if I did, it would not be the first thing that comes up
Right.
when you unlock my phone.
Right. Also, I've never I don't know how deep you sleep, but if someone picked up my hand, pulled my thumb away from the rest of it, pressed it onto a screen,
Moved your
removed
phone.
my hand,
Yeah.
scooped my phone up, and I would be like, huh,
Huh.
that
So-
was weird.
It's a weird dream. Am
Go
I
back to
getting fingerprinted?
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Am I doing court illustrations? Mets.
Yeah. Mets.
I wasn't cheating. That's the Mets game.
I was at the Mets.
I was at the Mets.
So, but no, I this is what's so frustrating to me.
But you,
What
I
is
get
a
it. I get it. I
ruckus?
get it. That is the thing. It is not. I don't wish that on her.
But
I
she's turning the
don't-
plane around.
That's the thing. That's too far.
Yeah.
When you take your personal business to the point where they can't calm you down and be like, look, we are going to be on the ground, a little vague. We're going to be on the ground in the next 2
Yeah.
hours. Stop it.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Also, how far do you have?
You sit there.
What's the like? Where is it? Like, okay, well, it's 3 hours to go back, 4 hours to get to the destination. Go the 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because you still got to go the distance back.
Right.
That drives me nuts when people are like, well, my day's ruined. I'm taking down the plane. Like,
How many people?
figuratively, I'm taking the plane down with me.
Because I've never flown. How many people fly in a plane? At a time?
Depends on the size of the plane, but you're
300?
Yeah, you can get up to that, but it's probably closer to about 150.
Okay, so
But still,
so say it's packed. 148 people. This don't matter at all.
Yeah.
They just want to go where
actually,
they're going.
that's a domestic plane. If it's international, you're closer to your 300 because they got to load those. They got to cram those tight to get that money out of it. Yes, you were ruining vacations, business trips, job interviews, going to see someone who's funeral,
funeral,
or someone who's about to die. And this is the last chance you're going to do it.
Yeah, all because old boy over there has got a wandering eye.
All because he wasn't keeping more than his thumb covered up.
But that's what I'm saying. So like my screensaver is like a picture of the Epcot ball. That's my screensaver. You open it up, it's the Epcot ball. Was the screensaver him and another chick?
Yeah.
I mean, well, she couldn't got that far in.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, maybe it was like a thing for his wife. Maybe it was a woman named Pigeon Forge.
Yeah. I could be here.
Yeah.
I was. I was here.
You could be. No, it's for her. You could be here.
Yeah, you could be here.
You could be here enjoying my bird.
Yeah. And that's when you go, hey, you could be here. Look, I've been there as of yesterday. Yeah. Okay. I was there.
Yeah. Now, if it doesn't say like causing a ruckus because it turns out the other lady was on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's a ruckus.
Right. It's the flight attendant.
Yeah.
It's the flight. Yeah. You know why we chose this plane? Because she's on the plane. She's on the plane. So, but no, I when I read that, I just thought, man, because you are derailing so many people's lives. It's not even amazing. Now, here's who I think that lady was. I have a TCO love connection.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2 and 2. Okay. With us, it's more like a 4x4, but still 2 and 2. Her name's Jora, Jora. She's 37. Here's important things to know about me. I've been arrested 26 times. Looking for someone to help me raise my 6 kids. Must work from home. I require 24/7 attention. My ex lives in the guest house, but he'll cook for us. I have 7 cats, each with 7 lives. Haha. I have trust issues and will need access to your phone and email. See, so when I read that, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And access, right?
I'm also disturbed that she has jokingly killed each of her cats twice. Go on.
Right. No more friends. I'm your new best friend now. And the last thing, my dog bites men. Located in Wisconsin.
Well, that's even better. Hey, my ex will cook stuff for us, eh?
Yeah. So here's the deal. Okay. That's what you're doing. That's what you're putting out
now,
there.
to be fair, I thought this person was going to literally look like a train wreck.
No, she looks like she's kind of put together.
She looks like just your average
put together.
Midwestern person. Like,
right.
It doesn't, like, you're like, all right, if you met her in the street or just at a coffee shop, be like, hey.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think, like, you're psychotic.
Right, yeah. No, listen, if you don't get the Cliff's Notes,
yeah,
you're probably in. You're like, you know what? All right, yeah. Hey, wait, nothing else. We'll go do something. We'll go do something. We'll go to dinner.
Hey, buddy, she's batshit.
Yeah.
X makes a good lasagna, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got to make a decision.
Yeah. Guy, hey, dude's a chef.
Yeah.
Lives on site. You know what I mean?
On-site chef.
Yeah.
Also, you are be getting his seconds, though, if you get my drift.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You are getting his leftovers.
You are never getting first. ever again. So, but no, I when I read that and it said it must have access to your phone, that's what I thought. That's the one for the first one.
Speaking of which, leftovers. At work, someone had a beverage on their desk. Sealed bottle.
Okay.
Like a something zero or a low sugar something. Something I was like,
carbonated beverage.
No.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was. Body armor,
Okay.
is that a thing?
Gotcha. Okay.
Something zero. So not sugar. They're like, I was like, why is that still there? Oh, it got to room temperature. It's now trash. And I was like, what? It just came from like a refrigerator to room temperature, and then I just can't. Once it gets changed to temperature, I just can't have it anymore. And then someone else is like, I can't eat leftovers. I'm like, what is with you children?
Wow. Put it back in the fridge.
Yeah, you could recool it.
You recool it. Yeah.
And it was probably, a 32.
Recooler.
Yeah, it was probably 32 ounce. I'm like, I could kill that now. I'm thirsty.
Right. At room temperature.
Yeah.
At room temperature.
They're like, well, go ahead and take it. I'm like, okay. Cracked it, drank it in one drink, put it back down. Like, it's room temperature, though. I'm like, actually, I think they said it was warm. I'm like, it's not warm. It's the same temperature I am. Yeah. If this was a hot Gatorade, that'd be kind of weird. I give you that.
Did you get this out of the back of your car in your back car window? Yeah, no, then I'm not going to drink it. So,
But the people that like, I'm going to pay, $60 for a meal out, be able to eat 2/3 of it, take a third of it home. Oh, that's trash.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling to me.
no, I'm not.
I'm going to cause a ruckus.
I'm going to turn this plane right back around. I wonder if that's what it was. If it's just like that's the lady. Like she's always threatening to turn something around, and this time,
I'll turn this plane around.
and this time she's like, "Listen, you guys don't believe me? Watch this. Hold my phone because I'm about to grab your dad's phone and let's see what's going on here. Hold my phone." So, hey, I have a hero too. And the only reason, because I love that drop, but I have a hero, okay? Here's my hero. Necklace. This is the hero, the necklace. Necklace saves man's life after stopping bullet going into his neck, police say.
Was it Mr. T?
A 22 caliber, which is very small bullet, okay, became lodged in the silver chain around a victim's neck. It left the unnamed man with only a puncture wound from Tuesday's attack.
I mean, you used to wear that kind of thing back in the day.
Yeah, that's like it's even thicker than like a herringbone or whatever you call it, right? Type chain. The fact the necklace appeared not to be authentic silver probably saved the man's life. Again, I probably would have been saved then because I don't think I owned anything that was authentic.
He got it. He didn't go to Jared. He went to
Benton's.
He went to Jared. They just put an A, took the A out, put an I in.
Benton's Kevlar necklaces. What do? First off, I can talk shit to anybody because you're not going to shoot me in the neck. All right. What if he shoots you in the face? Dude, I got a necklace on.
I put a quarter in a cart to get this necklace.
Yeah. I got this at Aldi. Okay.
I got this down that weird aisle at Aldi.
Yeah.
Where you can get kettlebells and name brand Cheerios once a month.
Right. They're like $19.
Yeah.
You're like, they're more here than they are at the other store.
Hey,
what are you doing?
You can get oats and honey O's over here for way less.
Yeah. We get our cereal from a bag, son. Don't you be putting boxes in the cart. You know how this
Anybody
works.
got time for cereal in a box?
We ain't got no box money. We ain't got no box money. Unless we return that damn bird, then we might have some box money. So, but it says officers in Commerce City near Denver released photos of a bloodied chain and said in a Facebook post, "We'd say he really dodged a bullet. But in reality, he lodged a bullet." I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah, I need a sad version
I
of
just
that.
threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the one where you get voted off the island? That's this one, right?
That's
Weakest Link. Oh, is that Millionaire?
Isn't
Okay.
it?
I don't know. I never really watching them shows.
Millionaire, right, Mac?
Yeah. But it says this silver chain, approximately 10 millimeters in width, which, by the way, 10 millimeters, it's pretty good size. All right?
Adequate.
It's adequate. Is likely the only reason the victim of the shooting we responded to yesterday is still alive. The suspected gunman, who's also not identified, was arrested at the scene and charged with attempted murder. Did he throw the bullet at him? Did he know he had to have a gun?
Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot. Guy's 80. Guy's 80 years old. Okay. He flung it was a bearing. It was a ball bearing.
That's what you know what? We'll let you play around with ball bearings and BBs. Once you get up to the 22, we're going to call it in.
Yeah. 21, 22, whatever it takes, says police noted while the necklace was silver in color, it was likely not pure silver, as silver was a softer metal and may not have stopped the bullet. So here's the last sentence. Maybe think twice before you knock a knockoff. Okay.
Well, that's like the theme to the whole episode. Thanks for getting to the end. Now we're going to take a bullet in the throat.
Yeah, you ruined it. Now we're going to die. But again, this is definitely something that when I was in middle school, I would have worn. I totally understand. Sure. But that was in the 80s, 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. This is a bit, this be like,
Did this guy that got shot tell me he's our age? He had to have. Right. I know they're not releasing any information. And the real hero here, okay, necklace. Okay, that's the hero. But we're talking about a necklace that would get bought for me in my house. Like I said, it's like Benton's Kevlar. You know what I mean? I bet you one of them cookies with no chips in them. Yeah, that probably works the same way
for sure.
You got a pocket. I know, like in the past, I've done pocket full of Nutter Butters. I know how many I can hold, what I can eat when I'm at Thanksgiving. I get it, right? We've all been there. Okay, we've all had a pocket. Mac, you've had a pocket full of Nutter Butters. Everybody has. When I get a pocket full of cheesecake, then I'll be pretty happy. All right, but I'm gonna need a spoon. You see me dipping a spoon in my pocket? I got a pocket full of cheesecake.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I did find a full-size banana pudding over half off the other day.
Really?
Yeah, that came home.
Did it?
Did not make it 2 days.
No.
Because it was not past date, but it was like,
Eat it now.
hey, it's coming.
Yeah.
Clock's ticking.
Yeah.
That clock did not make it to the end. But I'm saying, like, yeah, but if someone gave me a pocket full of banana pudding, I'd question it.
Right.
But I'd eat it.
But I'd eat it. Right. You know what? You know what's weird? You have a pocket on your shirt. If that was full of banana pudding and I had a spoon, I would contemplate eating.
You know what's great?
Huh.
It's a double pocket. You could have 2 servings. There's
So
a pocket on
I
the
could
pocket.
put Nilla wafers in the other one.
Oh, there you go.
See what I'm?
Now we're thinking.
That's a Nilla wafer pocket.
Now we're thinking.
Yeah, and then
And
banana
the
pudding.
spoon just sits up here. A
Spoon,
little pocket
yeah,
with a spoon.
where the pen is.
I
Yeah.
don't know what this is for. I don't know what this guy's for.
That's that must be when you like make somebody mad. They grab you and pull you back. Hey, get over here. You know. But no, when I
Get
saw
over here.
when I saw this necklace, I really thought I'm like, that was me in middle school. I wore that same stuff.
I could have taken a bullet in middle school.
Here's the deal. Now you got a little cut on your neck, right? But your whole neck's green from where that necklace was because there ain't nothing real. Mom's putting fingernail polish on the back of that necklace, just so when you put it on, it doesn't leave green ring around your neck. You know. And especially, too, when you're a kid, you're out sweating. You go to gym class with a necklace on. It doesn't matter. You're a kid. You're stupid, you know? So, all right. Now, last thing of today, and this title, if this doesn't make you love everything in life, I don't know what will. Let's do a strange story.
Strange stories.
Okay? I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you read the headline.
Museum. Arizona man quits his job to open a museum of fossilized crap.
A museum.
A museum, if you will.
Museum, if you will.
If you allow it, museum.
Now, what I like is it doesn't say Florida man, okay? Arizona man. But he quit his job. So the Arizona man resigned from a successful job at a major healthcare company to open his own museum. At the museum, located in Williams, Arizona, you can see all kinds of fossilized crap. We don't mean that there are various types of petrified things on display. Franson's museum is dedicated entirely to displaying literal fossilized turds.
I don't want no fresh turds.
How long does it take to make a fossil?
Ooh, a fossil? That's quite a long time.
Right. So I mean, when you're talking about this, I mean, this ain't
this is like the old. It's not a fossil. It's fossilized.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so it's fossil-like.
Yeah.
And it's got fossil qualities.
Yeah, it's Benton.
Yeah, it's been. Listen,
Benton's getting some mileage today.
These are.
I think all he
Clancy's-
needs to sponsor us.
Clancy's fossils.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. So it says, after all, he's the proud owner of the world's largest collection of coprolites, which is a fancy word for the aforementioned four-stoned poop nuggets. Listen, when I go, I'm starting a building. I need a building. What size? I don't know. It's got to be enough to put poop nuggets in.
Yeah. It need to be about yay big by about yay big by about poop nugget big.
Say I had a stack of poop nuggets right here. Is it going to fit in the building?
Nah, say I got a stack of poop nuggets. Now I got a lot of them. This is just a representation.
Yeah.
We got to multiply.
Baby Billy, how'd you get all them poop nuggets?
Well, once I pay my scientist, you can get a whole jar of poop nuggets, $100. Every additional jar of poop nuggets to $65 a pop. And I don't make a dime on these. Once I pay my scientists and the dogs that do make these poops and the food they eat, I don't make nothing.
I don't make nothing. Why do you do it?
Just so people can enjoy the museum.
Right. But it says,
I mean, back when I was a kid, we fed dogs the worst stuff. All their turds turned white. That don't happen no more. You need to come see it at the museum.
that is correct. What happened to white dog turds?
We feed them better now. That
Yeah.
was literally what it is. We were like, yeah, these things are cool. Feed them whatever we want.
Right.
And finally, I bet it was some scientist who was like, hey, you know what? I bet it's that calcium we put in all these dog food turned their poops look like bones.
Yeah. Yeah.
But remember back in the day, it would be like, oh, that poop's been out for a while. Now you can't tell.
No.
Like,
No.
is that a freshen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this guy like, does he give consultations? Can you like just put your phone down? is this fossilized or is it going to squirt when I pick it up?
He's got an app.
Yeah.
You just put it down. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh, that's too new.
Yeah, it just scans it.
Yeah.
It's just like, no.
It's like, what is it? Like the Google search, you just put it in. It's like, nah, it's not, it's not fossilized. It's not fossilized.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So it says, although the museum has technically existed for multiple years, it is so far only loaned its extensive poop collection to other museums. You know, if you're another museum, you calling this place up and be like, you guys got any extra turds sitting around?
You know what? Hey, this poo exhibit's looking a little thin. Ring up the Pooseum. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo.
It's a red phone.
Signal.
Yeah, but it's the red phone.
Yeah.
They have to actually pick the glass case up. You know, like it's a cake plate. Isn't that kind of what that was?
Yeah. Hey, it's Scatman.
Beep, bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Because it's two different meanings.
Biddity bop, biddity bop.
We broke Brian. Got to the end of the episode. Brian's just like, yeah, I can't with these two.
So it says,
Ain't nobody want no scat jokes.
But on May 18th, Franson flung the establishment's doors open to the public for the first time.
Oh God, these guys.
Now the Pooseum is the world's premier dinosaur poop museum and gift shop. Listen, you know we gotta have t-shirts for the kids. What are we gonna do?
Bee-ba-doo-ba-da-boop.
Buy a t-shirt now.
You ever been to those places where they have like specialized dirt, like red dirt, and they make these shirts were dyed in red dirt?
And every tour guy's like, manama. He just keeps pointing and saying, manama. It's like, wait a minute, are you the scat man? Maybe.
You want these brown shirts?
So, okay, here's the thing.
We bought them white.
If you're our age, you know who the scat man is. You also know who the Micro Machines man is. They look oddly alike.
John, what's his name?
I don't know, but they look oddly alike. And look, I know we have nobody that does any video today in Video Village, but if you were to pull up the scat man, okay, which I don't remember his name, and the Micro Machines guy and put them side by side, you'd be like, that's the same guy.
It always is like, okay. Every time the Micro Machines guy would come on, I'd be like, all right, I get it. You're like, hey, we're talking about the machine. We're talking really bad. We're not going to say what I said words. And you don't believe me? There's a book by Guinness who's going to prove it.
I'm the fastest talker. How do you know? My buddy Hugh over here.
Yeah,
he wrote a book. He wrote
a book. I said, hey, Hugh, let me bring you a book.
Hey, Hugh. I think are you
Hugh?
How are you saying that? Are you saying the H?
Hugh. Why are you saying the G?
Yeah.
Huge. Nope.
Yeah. Hey, Hugga.
It's not a huge G.
No, that's not how you do it. Yeah, it's a hard G.
That's Mr. Beaver to you.
Yeah, Mr. Bever. It's pronounced Bever. Damn it.
As in beverage.
Yeah. So it says now the museum is the world's premier, dinosaur poop museum and gift shop. Franzen says, and his cherry on top of the mound.
Gross.
Is the entrance is free to all. Okay. If you charged a nickel for this place, it would be empty all the time.
Well, they're like, hey, it's free, but you got to go out through the gift shop, so we're going to get you. We get all kinds of poop. Once I pay for all my poop supplies.
Yeah, right. I'm making nothing. But it says the world's largest dinosaur poop collection. We can snicker and chuckle as much as we want, but coprolites are scientifically valuable. After all, they are a direct window into what dinosaurs ate. So they're claiming every one of these is an actual fossil from a dinosaur.
Yeah, well, then that answers your question. They're coming from that far back, fossil. But what are they doing? Are they drilling through them?
Oh, my God. Okay, I'm going to read this next sentence. Well, maybe the fossilized dinosaur butthole is a real window into what coprolites are. Look at what we're saying. Coprolites are important. Yet, despite their significance, the dinosaur enthusiast, Franson, rarely saw them displayed in museums. Here's a quote. Several years ago, I noticed a glaring absence of coprolite representation in mainstream sources and museum exhibits. He explained to Guinness World Records. We just went full circle. High five. We're high fiving.
Wow, that's a new thing.
That was a high five.
Yeah.
We're high fiving. That just happened.
Hey, you know what?
I did not know that.
You know what? I noticed you guys. Where's your popes?
Yeah.
Where is your popes? I'm out here seeing your dinosaurs. Where's your popes?
That wouldn't do. Franson decided that he would be the one to fill the world's dinosaur exhibits with shit.
That wouldn't do.
Yeah. He said doo-doo. It says, so he started collecting coprolites. Now, when you're collecting, you must have to pay money for these. They're fossils.
Right.
You have an investment.
Why is this the only guy finding these?
Okay, here's the deal. Here's what I want to know. Mac, I don't need it on the screen. I don't need nothing else. I need to know this guy Franson, Fransen, the guy who does the poops, okay? The old poops. Tell me he's not married. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I know guys that have stupid hobbies and pastimes. Huh?
What's his first name?
I don't know that he gave his first name.
You can't just
Franson is a bank.
Franson. No, put Franson and poops.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Poop collection. Pooseum. Poozeum.
Yeah, there you go.
P-O-O-Z-E.
Poozeum.
Yeah, P-O-O-Z-E-U-M. I'm telling you right now, this guy does not have a wife. He
Doesn't
never
have a
did.
life.
He doesn't have a
George
life.
Franson.
George, okay. And is he single? What's his deets? What's going on with this guy?
Yeah. Can
What's
we
your
hook him up?
situation? What's your sitch? Huh? What do you got?
Can we hook him up?
Yeah, can we hook him up? I know a girl who's 37 and has 6 kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Husband cooks some means,
Yeah, listen, all she needs is access to your phone. It sounds like he works from home anyway. They could live in the museum. You know what I mean? They could live there. So he's got to be single. But it says, so he started collecting these and went all in, his stinky new passion. In 2015, Guinness World Records crowned him the owner of the world's largest coprolite collection. Oh my God. With 1,277 stone turds in his possession. Oh, but he didn't stop there. Getting the official record opened new doors for him. After 2015, he was able to network with people who offered to give, sell, and even trade coprolites. What is the market for
Get your
coprolites?
poops here. Get your poops here. Looking for poops here. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're hot. Actually, look stone cold. The stone cold, everybody. Has stone cold poops. Take him to the world's shittiest museum, everybody. Get your poops here.
But, so you're trading. What kind of trade chart you got to be on? You'd be like, all right, look,
Yeah.
I got Stegosaurus.
You're right. I bet you get in. No, I'm saying you get in some weird. Oh no. We're both talking poop.
Yeah.
Way different side of the spectrum.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yours a little too fresh for me.
So I told you 1,277 pieces, right?
Yeah.
Today, Franson owns roughly 8,000 pieces of
that
fossilized poop.
is quite the upgrade.
According to his own estimate. That's his own estimate. You know what? I could tell you right now.
Yeah.
According to me, I got $7 million in the bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had to guess,
If I had to round up to the nearest 7
throwing
million,
out a ballpark.
yeah. It's just close.
Also, is that all that's in the museum? Every room is just come with me and you'll see just
A world
more-
of defecation. Yeah. A prehistoric defecation. Yeah, whatever you want to
Is
say.
it all? It's just all poops. Hey, what's to this door? Poops. All right. What about the one? Poops. Cool.
His collection is so expansive that he has now stopped hoarding every coprolite that he can find. Instead, he now focuses on quality. There's no. Okay, listen. We need a quality turd.
Yeah, this guy's sitting in back with those weird,
Yeah.
he's got that diamond glass thing, like that one eye thing, and he's just like,
Okay,
is he licking the poops?
I'm gonna read this. You're not ready for this. You're not ready.
I'm
for this.
doing poop licking ASMR over here.
Only the most. By the way, I like what you're doing there. Only the most incredible pieces will now be added to his museum. Pieces like, this is in quotes, Barnum, the 26-inch long T-Rex turd that is the world's largest carnivore coprolite.
I hope. I don't know if you heard this. CSI was canceled again for the second time. So CSI is going to be off the air because they could have gone and done a whole, we find the murder weapon. It's a 26-inch turd.
Was it Barnum?
Yeah, right. He just got eliminated. Wah! And they kick into the Who. you know?
Right. But it says, as we mentioned, however, the museum isn't exactly a new thing. We've even talked about it in an earlier story. I don't remember that, but whatever. Until now, however, it's been an entirely online entity. So people, listen, if you want to Google it.
Of course it's free.
Yeah.
You just go on and be like, hey, museum, there it is.
First off, I could watch people making dinosaur turds today. Okay, you want to see the fresh stuff? I'll start a website. It's called
Well, I'm just gonna
Museum
say-
now.
Yeah, everyone don't do that.
Warm Museum.
Unless you were here in the studio of Audio Hive, do not put that in your Google.
Yeah. Hey Google, Warm Museum.
Yeah, hey Google, museum.
I'm gonna have an OnlyFans
Stop.
page.
Hey Siri,
Hey Google,
museum.
Yeah. So it says the website was detail why coprolites are so important and showcase some of the most important ones. Let's see here. The enthusiastic response from visitors to these temporary exhibits. Temporary? Aren't these permanent? They've been fossilized for how long? That's like when you say that Himalayan salt is about to expire.
Yeah.
It's like
Those
it's like
people-
a million years old. It won't make it past Tuesday?
We as a human species will believe anything. Hey, this pink salt we got from the mountain, it's better. Oh,
Yeah.
better get
But
some of that.
Better eat it by Tuesday. Why? Because it's about to expire.
It's going to lose its potency.
Yeah.
We just found it a week ago. It's been on the earth
Yeah.
since while the dinosaurs were making these poops.
Yeah.
It's about to expire.
Hey, by the way,
Better
if you
get it right
if you want this big hunk right here with the USB cable hanging out of it, when you plug it in,
Yeah.
it lights up on your computer. And this one brings you healing properties.
If you put this one near your bed, You wake up refreshed.
All right, we're going to end on this. I would like to emphasize that our museum is now open to everyone every day free of charge. We believe that the financial constraints should never hinder anyone from experiencing the wonders within our exhibits. And Franson said, kids especially love it, he added. Listen, I'm a 48-year-old man. I am tickled pink talking about this, okay?
Pink and laying?
Yeah, if I was 8, do you know how much I would love this?
Sure. I mean, we as grown adults have gone like probably 15 minutes on this extensive poop joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but here's the deal.
But if I'm not getting to go like in person and go through a gift shop and buy funny poop joke shirts,
yeah,
and this is all online, I'm out.
Well, but at the same time, you remember, so put us back, we're 8 years old, okay? We're on a playground, and I come in and I go, hey, Ted, guess what? I went to this place. They had dinosaur poops. There was one. It had to be 2 feet long. It was huge. And now I don't have a picture of it on my cell phone.
Yeah.
I can't show you the picture. I'm describing.
The way you exaggerate it, you probably would have said 4 feet.
It was adequate. You know what I mean?
It's like 4 feet long. It's huge.
Sounds adequate, Damon. Sounds adequate. But no, I'm just saying that's what these kids now, they just take out their cell phone and they click a picture of it or their iPad they're carrying with them. And then they show their buddies, look at that. That's poop. That one's called Barnum. You know, that one's poop. That's a record.
Yeah.
You know,
hey, Steve's over there, poop. Steve's over here, poop.
So it says, here's the last paragraph. A dream is a dream, even if it's caked in dinosaur poop. We wish all the best to Franson and the shittiest museum in the world.
I called it. Knew it was going to be there somewhere.
Huh? You did.
Yeah.
You got right out in front of it.
I knew it was going to be there.
Okay. And so lastly, this guy's from Arizona. This is in Arizona. If I was going to have a poop museum, okay, I would not want it in the hottest place on the face of the earth that's in our country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because no matter how fossilized it is.
Right. Yeah. It is dank in this warehouse.
Woo.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because, like you probably got nice cases and everything's air conditioned. Like when you go to Canton and you walk through and you see, here's the bust of this. Well, there's the bust of Barnum. You know what I mean? Here's what we do.
Yeah.
And, and this and that. But in the warehouse with all the stuff that they don't have out on display, that's got to be wicked.
Do you think they have go ahead. You can let it run.
You can let it run.
Yeah.
You can let it run.
Do you think they have who do these like clouds? Like who do these poops remind you of?
Yeah.
I'm like, I think that one's Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Stinkin' for sure.
Yeah, well, what's funny though too is they turn around and they're like, that one's from Benton's. There's no chips in this one.
You can find us at that check. All the socials.
You can find us at the Exotic Bird Emporium.
You can find us. We got a bird. Ain't time for no bird. You can find us at the Fine Isles of Aldi. You can find us at Damon's Puntry. You can find us at all the socials. That checks out. WDT stands for With Damon and Ted. This episode has been recorded for you as all episodes at Audio High Podcasting Studio. Produced by Brian, executive produced by Damon and Ted. We'll catch you next time.
Damon liked this episode.
Talking in third person.